Okay, what's up, Torino Nation? This is James again, bringing you another car that I am really excited about. This is something that a lot of people have messaged me about. When are you going to have a new car? When are you going to have a new car? And here it is. And it is something special. It is a 1970 J-Code 429. And it doesn't have the engine in it, but it does have the original transmission, but there's no motor that comes with this car, and it's got a little bit, it's a project. And so I'm going to take you around and we're going to show you what this is about. I've got picture. I'm going to attach some pictures of the tranny. It's inside the garage there, but I got some pictures of it, and it's got the VIN, the R servo, the cast iron tail shaft. So I'm going to show you. Since I'm back here, I'll start with this rear of the car. The right rear quarter up top is nice. The roof is nice, and then the quarter comes down and got decent wheel lip molding, but see the seam here, there's some rust in here, okay, and this seam is a little rusty, and the rear of the quarter panel is a little rusty, so you're going to have to do some major patch paneling. And you know, this has got some rust. This car's got some rust, but it's got a lot of potential. It is a power steering, power disc brake, automatic car, non-AC. It's got the nodular 350 posi in it with the original tag, and it's got a 350 31 spline axle and 350 ratio. Okay, so going into the deck lid. The deck lid's been replaced, okay? That's a replacement deck lid, and it's good. It's a nice one. You're going to need a nice deck lid because these are hard to find, and this has got some nice seams on it, backside, underneath. And so it is a really nice deck lid for a replacement deck lid. Original maroon deck lid, and it is nice. Okay. Going into the trunk. It's got some nice areas in the inside. It's got the original gas tank, but we don't know the condition of it. There's a 429 big box sway bar in it, and going back here on the rear taillight panel has been hit and straightened out, so you're going to have to do some work on that. The seam is, you know, again, there's some really nice areas in this car that are nice, and then other areas are a little bit rusty, but it's pretty isolated rust. So look at that wheel well there, quarter well is a little rusty. And coming up, it's, you know, going to need some work. And going over to the, by the way, it's a 3-speaker car, so it's got rear speakers in the package tray. It's got a little replacement cover on the package tray, but see, there's more work to be done on both quarters. Both corners are really rough on this car. But then you'll look in here in the trunk seams, which is normally always rusted out, and they're not bad. A little bit right in here. And a little bit right in here coming up, but these front areas are really nice. And so, like I say, this is going to need some work, but it's, you know, got a lot of potential. Here's some waviness in the quarter panel here, and then some rust down on the bottom. And so you're going to have to do some work. We may take another video of more of the undercarriage, but we don't have this up on a rack today. So there's some rusty areas in the floor pans, or especially around the driver's side. But I mean, it's not, you know, not terrible, but there is some rusty areas in here, like right in here. Okay, so you know, I don't have it out right now. It's a console car. And so it's got a nice console, and Nice lid there, and a nice set of bucket seats. Look at these bucket seats. The interior is really nice in this car. The headliner and the interior we'll look at, but it's really nice. Coming into the dash, no dash pad and no instrumentation cluster. It's not a big deal. This has got a clear title to it, and then it's got some cowl rot. We'll look at more when we get underneath the hood, but just let's zoom in on that cowl rot there. That's a big problem. So like I say, there's some isolated rusty areas here that are going to have to be addressed. So if you're looking for a rust-free car, this isn't it. But if you're looking for a factory orange Cobra, this is it. So it's a very, very desirable color combination, orange with the black interior bucket seat console car. Again, no AC. The doors aren't bad. There's a little bit of rust, and the lower dash is in here. Let's take a look at the lower dash. I forgot to isolate on that. The radio isn't cut out. Smooth, Cobra style, and so that is without radio cutouts and not any major rust. And so we'll go into the seat. Like I say, this is really nice. There's a seam missing there, but these seats are really nice. Nice console. Both seats are nice. Look at this headliner. Look at that headliner. Really nice. Sorry about that sun there. We're in Portland and it's actually sunny out for once. I'm not complaining, but there we go. So give me an idea. Okay. So, look at this back seat. Really nice. No door panels on this car. No rear cards on it. But nice set of seats, front and rear. Package tray is in there. It's recovered. And there's a fader switch for the dash. Look at how nice that headliner is. I realize that you might take it out and put it back in, but it's nice. And so just give you an idea, some parts in this car are really nice. There's this fader switch, 3-speaker car, and it had a defrost, aftermarket defrost. That's what that switch is, if you're going to wonder about that. That's exactly what it is. Kick panels are in it, and again, no instrumentation cluster, but those are pretty common.
Deluxe seats.
Deluxe seats. No seat belts though. It does have the shoulder straps, but the seat belts are missing. But it does say it's a deluxe seating car. And let's go ahead and look into the back there. Like I say, nice, very nice seats. Okay, so let's look at this driver's door. It makes a noise when it closes. That's a hinge thing. But here's some problem here. Some sag repair. So you're going to have to address that, but not too bad. Let's take a look at the bottom of it. Doesn't look bad. So it's definitely a salvageable door, but that it's got a little Torino symptom right here with that. And the other side is equally the same way. So let's look at the exterior. And a little bit of Bondo right in this area, and then comes into some dimpling. So yeah, full restoration needed for this car. So just keep that in mind. A little bit of a dent there, and it's a little wavy along the middle body line on the door. Let's see if we can't get that in there. And the 429 emblems are there, but they're just got a little bit of pitting on the top of them. Something here is going on with the front fender. This hit each other and then somebody separated that, so you're going to have to do that. It's a factory sport mirror car, and those are nice. They're the original 70s. Look at the glass on it. They're just really a really nice set of mirrors. Okay, disc brake car, And so coming in to the front, missing the grill, and a little bit of Bondo on the front of the hood here. Hood pin car, of course, and the shaker, no trim ring on it, but it's there. Hood's not in bad condition. This is the original hood. And so bumper is nice and straight, and the valance is really nice. And front license plate light is in good shape, and it's got nice lenses on it. So there's some nice pieces here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the under the hood. And okay, really nice core on this. Got a really nice core. Hood latch is there. The factory hood brackets are here on both sides. And nice headlight assemblies. But it is mentioning the hood brackets, we are missing the plates on the top. Okay, and there's the hood latch. Okay, now a really nice core. I'll show you how straight that is. A 429 power steering pump, the original pump. Nice strut rod support. And with the power steering bracket, with the 429 bracket too, by the way, you can see that there. Like I say, this is for a 429 car. This is really straight on the front end. There is a little bit of rot in this area, but if you were to take that old rusted out battery tray out, you probably have a pretty decent core there. It definitely wouldn't need to be replaced. So that's got the original elbow there, and even an original voltage regulator. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Shock towers are really nice. If they're uncut, they're unlubricated. You know, with the lubrication holes, they're not there. It's got the 429 pads. Of course, those are the same for all of them. And this is really straight. A lot of times those aren't very straight on 429 cars, and that one is. And all this power steering assist there, the original box. We've got the booster. So we'll just look, and here now we're starting to get into the cowl. And again, like I say, that is a little bit of an issued area here, and we will go along here and show you that that is got some issues. Okay, right along there. So you're going to have to do some cowl repair here. And we'll go into this side here up, and we'll get a different angle here. So yeah, see, so right in there is, you know, it's going to be a full cowl repair to get this perfect. So keep that in mind. And okay, so like I say, this hood looks nice. This hood's really in nice condition. Let's look at the bottom side of it. It's very nice. Oops, a little bit of sun there. Okay. We'll get into that, and we'll show you around that. Got the correct 70 hood latch on it. If you've seen my video about hood latches, if you haven't, go ahead and check it out. Here's the back sides of the cups here with the hood pins. These are the factory ones. But no, I was mentioning about this hood latch video. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch my hood latch video, because I talk about the differences between the 70 and the 71, and it's kind of neat. Kind of neat, and that's the correct one for 70. Okay, so we'll go ahead, and it's got a fake set of magnums on it, mismatched set of magnums on it, so you know that is what that is. But decent right front fender here, not bad. And before I come around to the fender and we look at that, I want to mention that both fender extensions are the correct Cobra extensions. They have got the lip in it. A lot of times these got replaced with just a plain one. So those are the correct ones, and that is on both sides. So we are also talking about the lockout rod for the steering column. Comes down to the tranny. That's correct, and that's in there. So, okay, car went by. I had to wave. Not really, but anyways, getting back onto this right front fender, it's nice. there's some nice parts on this car, and then there's some parts that need some work, so keep that in mind. Here's the other mirror, and it's really nice. The glass on it is in impeccable condition. These bodies are straight. Paint's worn off the top, but it's not bashed in. Got the original screws in it, and they are nice. And so a little bit of pity on the GT Chrome, fastback chrome I should say, and it's clear glass. It's got a full set of matching clear glass. It's a clear glass car. So that's what we got here. Decent door, and again we'll go into the door here, and this door has got the same issue, the sag issue, Torino thin skin door needing some repair, but the seams on the bottom look really nice. And so inside there, they're looking really decent. So like I say, this has got some potential. There's that full clear glass set that you got. There's the threshold. There is one issue on the clear glass. It's a full set, but there is a small chip right here, and that cannot be cleaned out. There's a little, no, that's not too bad, but yeah, this passenger side one is not the best of. So, well, that's what we got here. Let me know what you think. Here's the other angle at the cowling, and there's again a little bit of an area right in here. A lot of good features. The orange paint, original color. We've got a Marty report for this that we're going to post up, and I don't know if we'll be able to get it up today, but it comes with the car. So let me know what you think, and you could be the owner of this Cobra. Thank you for checking this out, and look forward to hearing back from you.